Hello everyone, thank you for joining today's webinar. My name is Nutro, and today we're going to discuss how manufacturing can get better aligned CRM processes. Before we start, I would ask you to drop me a line in the chat that you can hear me well, and also you can see my presentation on your monitors. Please make it. Hello, please make it. So I would like to be sure that you can hear me well. There is a chat box in the webinar and also the questions bar. Please drop a line. Okay, audio is fine. Thank you very much. So why the topic is so important that we invited you to this discussion? The environment of the modern manufacturer lives in the technology shift as well as consumers' behavior differentiate modern manufacturing from predecessors so significantly so that many of us call it now as the next generation industry. And from the very beginning, most of manufacturers are aimed on increasing productivity and decreasing production cost while keeping focus on their consumer base. Overview in history, we would find the first recent boost of manufacturing is related to implemented inventions of steam power. The second is related to mass production process optimization and the wide use of electricity. Then the invention of the semiconductors has led to miniaturization, making computer electric devices small and smart enough for robotizing and automating process lines and control. Now we are witnesses, and you as manufacturers are contributors to the next era of the industry. This era of the industry where the world of robotized and automated goods producing is empowered not only with inner but also outer interconnections. The industry is able to analyze of received data of amounts never collected before and able to adjust physical processes of manufacturing and delivery to better fit consumers, customers, and distribution chains expectations. And the expectations has changed dramatically as well. We all use applications in our smartphones, right? And this virtual world of information systems gave us an example of fast, friendly, and very responsive user-oriented interaction. And now we as customers, consumers, we demand the same experience in the world of physical goods as well. So we expect services, but just spends on physical products, and our customer experience is what we would pay for. So the modern manufacturing of Industry version 4 is trying to satisfy consumers' request for service by turning production and sales and distribution into continuous customer experience delivery by increasing the range of services, spare parts, help desk, periodic maintenance, repair, and that helps in rethinking the role of manufacturer, shifting it from the traditional goods producer to provider of outcome rather than a product. It means that product consumers, they're ready to become subscribers. And for service provider, the subscription buying and regular renewal are the purpose of all the processes. And the key for success in service providing strategy is ability for manufacturer, who is obviously quite new for such a role from historical perspective, ability for manufacturer to create and maintain the relationship environment where both manufacturers, human representatives, and robots or bots interact with the customers and consumers in the right time and in the right way. And what environment should be, in that environment, should be able to incorporate modern and upcoming digital interaction nodes, IoT, chatbots, mobile application, and so on. That environment that complements manufacturer by providing an affordable view on events collected by core systems and providing it to those who really care about on-time reaction, whether it be event of a new credit rating was calculated internally so that customer inquiry finally could be accepted, or as an example, the service package was revised while being in billing for tier 1 customer. Eventually, the smooth coordination of joint humans and system actions determines where the development of customer relationship could be efficient. So the following essential for each stage of value recognition. First is to stay aware of all the important events, no matter who or what generated them, and information system, no matter what the information system these events are originated in. The second is to review the sequence of events in timely manner in order to correctly identify the current state of relationships. And the third is to manage all the planned actions for the sake of developing relationship confidently and effectively. Let's have a look at the environment. When you deal with your customers, you usually work with a portfolio of accounts. So in this case, when I review the accounts, it's important to know what should be done for this portfolio of accounts. And this information should incorporate information that is originated in core systems and comes from and is related to different domains, whether it be sales, service, marketing, or anything else, or logistics. So the person who cares about the development relationship has to be aware of the upcoming events. So the need to do for the portfolio, you can select the particular portfolio from here, for example, in my accounts. It shows the need to do regarding this portfolio. So that is the need to do what the teammates from the different departments are going to do regarding the portfolio. But from the same perspective, I can check what I have to do regarding this portfolio. So if I'm a manufacturer and care about the product subscription, right? So I have to be aware about the renewals of those subscriptions. So I'm able to get this information regarding the renewals directly from the interface regarding the portfolio of the accounts. But prior making any steps regarding the portfolio, I have to be aware of all the key events that happened regarding these accounts recently, just to be sure that the things I plan to do, they are on time, and that is what I have to do that would help in development of the customers. So for that, I use the key events for portfolio that shows me the recent key events regarding the portfolio. Either it be marketing events, or those be sales events, or those be service events. So something that had happened regarding the service, whether the service event was closed or the new one was submitted, and whether we were good in satisfying the expectations or even the contract agreement regarding these events. So, or that could be the back office events. So the data that comes from the back office regarding our success of delivery, or the information whether we are okay with delivery or not. And also able to overview the structure of these events just to understand what are the statistics and to be able to review them directly from the report. So that is how I get aware as the representative about the current state of the portfolio I care about, and also regarding the upcoming events that should be done by my teammates or myself. And when the sales representative, if I'm a sales representative, of course, I will have a look at the information of the particular customer, so I can make it directly from here. And from this perspective, I can get the information that is related to this particular customer. And it works in the same way like with portfolio. You have to know what should be done regarding this customer. So for that, I overview what is need to do for this account. And this information is related to all the teammates from all departments. So from this perspective, I can overview what my company is going to do, what are the outbound activities that have been planned regarding this customer. But prior doing those activities, of course, there is a reason to overview the recent customer experience, which is obviously kind of a set of events that I treat as events that take effect on the development of that customer and of his ability of his desire to work with us in future, because the renewal, that is important in the world of subscription, right? So this recent activity is important for that. And also, of course, I can overview the all key events directly from here, or even to communicate directly from here the particular events to my teammates, just to help to fix the issues or to help with the development. And if I am a sales representative and I see there are issues in the recent customer activities, so that is the reason why we have to stop sending our propositions to this customer, right? So how to make it, how to help our marketing to stop sending it. That is what I'm talking about, the alignment, because there are two different processes. One process is about developing of the customer by the sales representative, right? And the other process is the development performed by the marketing. So I have to be, while being aware of these issues that obviously as delivery issues and also the support issues, I'm, while being as a sales representative, I do want ask marketing to suspend sending information to this customer, and making that I just generate the new activities on the timeline that shows me that all the marketing activities for all the contacts which are related to this customer should be postponed. And of course, this part of events, these events should be reflected in sugar marketing automation of the sales fusion. But obviously, the representation inside the CRM of the contact list of marketing is kind of target list. So that is how the sales representative can help marketing to stop sending the information, new propositions to this customer on the basis on information that I get from the core system that was an issue with delivery, and new high priority case was opened. Marketing from their perspective is able to overview the events that are originated in the core system or in scoring system and make it directly from this interface. And that is how his marketing processes become aligned with the service and delivery processes. And that is how the marketing could plan their activities based on this information. So that is how the process is outlined, but also what about the service? If we switch to the service, I would leverage for that the service manager board. The service is able, of course, to overview the tasks have been planned regarding the service activities for the customers, and also able to overview the recent service events directly from here and to check whether the company was good in its domain of service, whether the company was good regarding service, but as well is able to overview the activities per other domains, whether it be marketing domain or sales domain or information that comes from the back office. And of course, is able to plan activities, his own activities, or to overview the activities that is planned by his teammates and overview the recent events directly from here. Some statistics that shows what line processes gives in return for those companies that invested in process alignment versus those companies that didn't realize the importance of it yet. And finally, what is the set of software tools of which the environment that helps to turn organization into well-aligned consists of? That is obviously Sugar, that is extended with timeline viewer to track all important changes in Sugar and other systems like back office systems, and also the need to do viewer to track everything that needs to be done across all Sugar data. Now, your questions, please. If you have questions, please drop a line into the chat or into the questions bar. Okay, so far I can see just confirmation that you can hear me well. Any questions? Okay, not so far. So then, thank you very much for participating in today's webinar. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me after the webinar, and you can always rely on our help. Thank you very much for your time, and bye-bye.